Ken Yaman was torn apart on social media. Did Sara Bluma turn love into an opportunity? Have you ever wondered what happens when love, fame, and ambition collide in the world of celebrities? What if a romance that begins under the dazzling lights of fame suddenly turns into a battlefield of rumors, criticism, and opportunity? Could a relationship born out of passion also be a calculated move toward success? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, where we dive deep into the most talked about stories of the entertainment world. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications, because what you're about to hear will make you question everything you thought you knew about love in the spotlight. Today's story isn't just about Can Yaman, the Turkish heartthrob who conquered Italy with his charisma. This time, there's a new name shining right beside him, Sara Bluma, an up-and-coming Italian DJ who seems to have turned her relationship with Can into a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But how did it all begin? And more importantly, what's really happening behind the scenes? The beginning of a storm. Can Yaman has been living in Italy for quite some time now. Between filming TV series, working on commercials, and building his brand, he has become one of the most recognizable international faces in Italian entertainment. His series Viola come Il Mare captured millions of hearts, and his every move became front-page news. But as always, when fame grows, privacy fades. At the height of his career, someone unexpected entered Can's life, Sara Bluma. She wasn't a TV star, she wasn't an actress, and she certainly wasn't famous, at least not yet. Fans started asking, who is Sara Bluma? Within days, social media detectives uncovered that she was a young DJ trying to make her name in Europe's club scene. She had a small but loyal following, posting about music and nightlife. Everything was quiet until that one fateful evening in Rome. The photo that changed everything. It all started with a single photograph. Can and Sara were spotted having dinner together at a private restaurant in Rome. They laughed, they held hands, and, of course, the paparazzi were there to capture every second. The next morning, tabloids exploded with the same headline. Can Yaman has a new love. And just like that, the internet broke into two sides. Some fans were thrilled. Finally, Can found happiness, they said. But others were far less kind. Sara is using him for fame, they whispered across every corner of social media. Within a few weeks, Sara's Instagram followers skyrocketed, from 250,000 to nearly 900,000. Fashion brands started noticing her. Suddenly, she wasn't just a DJ, she was the new name everyone wanted at their events. But with her rise, came the fall of Can's public peace. When love becomes a headline, the entertainment world loves contradictions, and this story had plenty. On one side, we had Can Yaman, a seasoned actor loved by millions. On the other, Sara Bluma, a fresh face whose fame was rising. Almost too fast. Some journalists claimed Sara used Can's name to boost her career. Others defended her, saying, she's just in love. What's wrong with that? Maybe both were right. Maybe they both gained something from this relationship. Can remained under the European spotlight, while Sara turned into a celebrity overnight. But the balance between fame and emotion soon began to crack. Because while Sara was stepping into a world of glitz and brand deals, Can was facing something entirely different. A wave of backlash. The downside of the spotlight. In the following months, social media turned into a battlefield. Fans accused Can of being fake, of turning his love life into a PR stunt. Some even said, if he truly loved her, he wouldn't post so much about it. Others attacked Sara directly, calling her an opportunist and a social climber. The hate grew so intense that Can eventually took a drastic step. He deleted his Instagram account. The internet went wild. Tweets exploded. Yammen has vanished. According to insiders, Jan told his close friends, "I don't deserve this level of hate." It was a cry for peace, a need to breathe away from the chaos. Meanwhile, Sara was everywhere, performing at parties, attending events, going live on social media. Silence on one side, spotlight on the other. So who do we believe? The quiet one seeking peace, or the one embracing fame? Italy's media versus Turkey's reaction. Interestingly, Italian tabloids portrayed the couple as glamorous and modern. They appeared on magazine covers, smiling and in love, the perfect celebrity romance. But Turkish media were far more skeptical. Has Yaman taken too big a risk at the peak of his career? Is he distancing himself from major brands? Why are fans so angry? Question after question flooded the headlines. And maybe that's what made this story so captivating. The uncertainty, the duality. Was it love or strategy? The rise of Sara Bluma. While Jan faced criticism, Sara was busy climbing. Her gigs as a DJ multiplied. She began appearing at fashion events, collaborating with influencers, and signing deals with international brands. The woman who once played music for small crowds was now performing for elite audiences in Milan, Ibiza, and Paris. To many, Sara had transformed love into opportunity. She took the fame, the exposure, and ran with it. But can we really blame her? In the entertainment world, timing is everything, and Sara grabbed her moment perfectly. Meanwhile, Jan became more reserved, focusing on new projects and quietly rebuilding his public image. He wanted peace, creativity, and maybe redemption. Love or business? So, the question remains, is this relationship a heartfelt romance or a well-crafted collaboration? Some sources claim that Jan's family never fully approved of Sara. Others believe Sara is genuinely trying to fit into Jan's world. But one thing is undeniable. Both have changed each other's lives. Jan, with his emotional nature, has always been someone who follows his heart. He doesn't act by the rules of fame. He lives intensely. Sara, on the other hand, is ambitious, driven, and clearly knows how to turn moments into milestones. Together, they created one of the most discussed relationships of 2025, a mix of love, strategy, and survival in the public eye. What comes next? Recently, the couple was seen hand in hand in Paris. Tabloids shouted, "They're serious this time." But as every fan knows, appearances can be deceiving. Even if they were to part ways tomorrow, this story wouldn't end. Because in the age of social media, love isn't just about emotions, it's about visibility. Sara Bluma has already secured her place in the spotlight. Clubs want her, brands invite her, and media follows her every move. Yammen, meanwhile, stands at a crossroads, balancing between protecting his image and following his heart. Final thoughts. So, dear viewers, what do you think? Was this relationship born from genuine love or from ambition? Did Sara truly fall for Jan, or did she simply see an opportunity she couldn't refuse? At Magazine News and Gossip, we'll keep following every twist of this glamorous, yet controversial story. But one thing's for sure, Yammen and Sara Bluma have become the couple everyone can't stop talking about. Whether you love them or doubt them, you're still watching, still reading, still intrigued. Maybe that's the real power of fame, to turn private moments into global conversations. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip, and ring the bell for more juicy updates from the world of celebrity romance and drama. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars, because in the world of fame, love is never just love, it's a story waiting to be told.